When I was a young woman, not unlike so many of you, I was taught many mixed messages. I'm here in Italy exploring those mixed messages and how to unravel them from my identity. I learned a wonderful word here in Italian that I probably won't say correctly, but it's sbrogliere, and it means to unravel, to uncoil, to take the weave apart. And this is the concept I've been working with over my vision quest into Italy and to Denmark as I've been teaching, and is the seed inspiration for my upcoming class, Uncoiling Diva X. It came in a dream. In the dream, I was taught a painting stroke, which was intended to unravel or de-stress or to create the opposite feeling of being wound up and tight and uptight. And it was connected with Botticelli's Venus, and it was connected with my own beauty, and it was connected with my 46th birthday, and it was connected with being beautiful and not being beautiful. It was connected with so many things. You know how in life you come up with these moments in time where everything comes together and you are able to look at it from a new framework. That's what happened for me. So I am uncoiling my own Diva X, and I'm inviting you to join me in that journey. One of the mixed messages I got as a child was, you are amazing, and yet I was treated as if I was not amazing at school, and you know how that goes. I was one of those people who was bullied, and it was interesting because I was beautiful. I am beautiful. And yet I've always been a big, juicy girl. And that paradox, if any of you have ever experienced that, whether you yourself are a big, juicy girl, or you're tall, or you're tiny, anything that is a mismatch for what is the ideal, then you might have struggled with it or been tortured by it by your peers. I think we spend so long unraveling these myths about ourselves that I decided I just wanted to talk about the impact that it has had to have mixed messages about beauty and intelligence, about if you're going to be a sacred, holy woman, that you also can't be a wild woman. I mean, we've been dealing with this in the women's movement for a long time now, haven't we? But it's time for an exploration, a diving deeper into how those myths have shaped our stories of ourselves, the relationships that we have called forth, and the treatment of our own sacred vessel of our body, because we turn that lack of love towards ourselves. We turn that mixed message towards ourselves. And even if we've been loved by others, we still sometimes are trying to prove our own worth or our own beauty. I know this story isn't new to you, but what I want to invite us to is to work with it in writing and in painting and in ritual, to explore this paradox of the diva, of the hidden, mysterious woman held within you, and to see what it is she wants to tell you. If your mysterious Diva X had a story to tell you, had a letter to write you, what would she say to you about the myth that you've been telling yourself? In the work of intentional creativity, the hope is to support you in getting conscious about the hidden stories. And in this case, the hidden stories that are correlated to your own beauty.